Our next story is out of Germany. Former Chancellor Angela Merkel is back in the spotlight. Yesterday, she was given her country's top civilian honor. It's the Order of Merit of the Federal Republic of Germany. She received the Grand Cross First Class Special Issue, and Merkel became only the third chancellor to get this award. But it wasn't without controversy. Her contributions to her country are now being debated, especially regarding Germany's ties with Russia. Some are even questioning whether she really deserved Germany's top honor and whether politicians should be awarded for doing their jobs. Here's more.
Angela Merkel, Germany's Iron Lady, the first woman to have helmed Europe's largest economy, the one who steered both Germany and Europe through turbulent times. That's one take on her legacy, and it's this persona that's being rewarded. Yesterday, Merkel was given Germany's top civilian honor. She received the Grand Cross First Class Special Issue of the Order of Merit of the Federal Republic of Germany. She was honored by Germany's President, Frank-Walter Steinmeier. He was full of praise for Germany's former leader.
16 Jahre lang.
For 16 years, you served Germany with ambition, with wisdom, with passion. For 16 long years, you worked for freedom and democracy, for our country and the well-being of its people, tirelessly and sometimes to the limits of your physical strength.
Und für das Wohlergehen seiner Menschen gearbeitet.
The award has been given to a German chancellor only 2 times in the past, so it was a special occasion. Guests included current Chancellor Olaf Scholz and European Commission Chief Ursula von der Leyen. Merkel thanked her family and several aides when she accepted the honor.
People often talk about what snake pit politics is. I can say that I would not have survived if it were not for the other side of politics. That's why I have always been able to enjoy it. Thank you, Mr. President.
The crowd applauded Merkel's contributions, but of course, not everyone was happy about her getting awarded. Many have been criticizing Merkel of late, especially her role in making Germany dependent on Russian gas. Merkel had pushed for Germany to substitute nuclear energy for Russian natural gas. In light of the Ukraine war, she's been facing flack for not having a plan B in place. During his speech, the German president spoke about the changed political landscape of today.
Putin's Russia has reduced the European security order to rubble. The peace on our continent, for which you, like many of their predecessors in the Chancellery, have worked for years and decades, February 24, 2022, has not only changed Europe, it has changed the world, and with it our view of the years of German and European politics before. It is important that we learn our lessons from this. Today we must think differently, act differently.
Was the German president trying to protect Merkel's legacy by saying those things? He is, after all, an ally. Steinmeier served as both Vice-Chancellor of Germany and Minister of Foreign Affairs under Merkel. To criticize her would mean accepting his own role in the failure of Germany-Russia ties. This isn't Merkel's only policy that has come under scrutiny. Her stance on refugees is being criticized too. Her 2015 decision to welcome hundreds of thousands of refugees from Syria and Iraq is being slammed. Critics say it was humane, but it led to instability in Germany. But as they say, hindsight is 20/20. It'll take years to truly assess the impact Merkel had on Germany. Some of her decisions may seem obviously wrong now, but at the time she was doing what she thought was best. Which brings us to the next point. Why is Merkel being honored now, so soon after her term ended? Critics say it's too early to judge her time at the helm. Again, it'll take years to really see how her policies shape Germany. So to award her now seems like an act of flattery, as is often the case when it comes to honoring politicians. We're not talking about dictators racking up honors presented by their lackey institutions, but about democratic leaders who continuously seem to be showered with praise. Bridges, highways, stadiums everywhere bear their names. They proudly wear domestic orders of merit, mostly for just doing their jobs. National leaders are always going to forever change a country, in a good or bad way, sometimes both. So if their public impact is guaranteed, do they really need the medals?